I think the key for me is I haven't taken anything for granted. I don't take any start for granted. Every time I'm able to step out on this field is a real blessing. There's a lot of pride. I have a lot of pride in what I've been able to do and how I've been able to stick it out, and now I'm just trying to smile and enjoy it.
We'll play it across. Ball's knocked down, and Weeks there again to punch it away. Weeks coming up huge again.
I love football. That's been, I think, one thing that's really kept me going through all of the 4 years. 5 years now is my passion for it. Waking up every morning, I love to do what I do. Just trying to enjoy every opportunity I have to represent this program and play on this beautiful field in front of easily the best fans in the country.
We'll give and go there. There's a shot from distance and the save by Weeks. Weeks, aggressive off the line, nice play.
My name's Keenan Weeks. I'm a goalkeeper for the men's soccer team, and I'm a fifth-year senior. So I was born in Naperville, Illinois. My family moved to San Ramon, California, and lived there until I moved up here to University of Portland. I didn't always want to be a goalkeeper. It was 100% molded because of my dad. He had me start playing it at a young age, and I started playing it probably when I was 5 or 6, and that's the only position I've ever really played. And he was a goalkeeper as well, so it was super helpful to be able to go home and have that kind of constant teaching. Getting recruited to college was tough. I never played for a big academy, so recruiting was a little bit later for me than it is for some of my teammates and some of the other guys here at UP. UP fell pretty late on the map for me, to be honest with you. It was the spring of my senior year. I was put into contact with the then head coach, Bill Irwin. He reached out to me and had me up for a visit, but there were definitely other schools involved. Santa Clara was a big one. I went on an official visit there. Right after I went on my official visit to Portland, and both of them pushed pretty hard to have me, and it was definitely a tough decision for me to make. What I loved about UP was the culture and the team and the guys that I met when I came on my visit. They were really the reason that I wanted to come here. The culture, the brotherhood that this team had was something that I didn't feel at Santa Clara, and also wanted to do something different than my family's done in the past, and wanted to write my own legacy.
As he floats it back post, punched away by Weeks.
Our first game of the season here was against Linfield. I remember it like it was yesterday, my freshman year, and this place was packed. It was an orientation weekend. I remember the first time stepping out with the Portland name across my chest. It was a feeling that I almost can't describe. It was a little jittery, it was a little nervous, but at the same time so excited. You know, it's not an energy or anything that I could ever recreate that first time stepping out. My biggest challenge in my 4 years, or 5 now years here at UP, has been for sure the playing time. I came in knowing that I was going to have a battle with Paul Christensen. Phenomenal guy, phenomenal goalkeeper. And that was a challenge at a lot of times that I felt like I was playing really well, but not getting a shot. And Paul kept earning his starts and kept playing well, and it was tough for me to stay motivated. You know, I could have the best practice of my year, and it still probably wouldn't lead to me getting on the field and getting in the pipes. And so that was a big challenge for me to have to sit on the bench, and not just for 1 year or 2 years, but you know, it was a full process of me sitting behind Paul. And overcoming that, I have to give a lot of credit first to my coaches, to Bill, to Nick, and to Emerson as well. Emerson played a big part in the last 2 years that he worked with Paul and I. And
as far as Keenan's work ethic goes, I would say it's, you know, pretty much second to none. He wants to do extra work whenever he can. Keenan always strives to be the best. He's always done that since he's been here. I think that's helped him grow a lot as a player and as an individual.
Paul was great as well, and always pushed each other in trainings and games and warm-ups. Anything that we were doing, we competed, and we just had a great relationship in that way. And so a lot of credit to him as well for, you know, being a good partner to train with and learn from and grow with. And the push that they gave me, making sure that I knew it was going to be worth my weight. You know, I knew that I was getting better, and I could sense it, I could feel it, that my actual ability over my 4 years here, when I wasn't playing as much, was still getting better. I was still growing as a player, and they kept reminding me that I was on the right track and that all my goals were still, all the goals that I had laid out, they're still there for me to chase. And so the best thing I can do is to continue to push myself.
He obviously was in a challenging situation, but one where I think it challenged him to look inward and find ways to continue to prepare himself. He became our starting goalkeeper in the spring and managed that, and that's different. You have to lead every day in between the white lines. This season, obviously, he's off to a great start, and He's doing a good job of keeping everyone organized, and then he's doing a good job of making game-changing saves when we need it, and that's been on full display a couple games.
What's this? Oh,
I guess my late now.
says Keenan Weeks. Keenan.
For the past 4 years, you've always put the team first, even when it wasn't easy. Off the field, you display all the traits I want our program to represent. I'm ready to let you know you and your family will no longer be paying for school. You have earned a full 100% tuition scholarship with books due to your commitment to the program. Your mother is very proud of you and smiling down. As your head coach, I want to say thank you and remind you that you are deeply loved. Go Pilots.
It was super nice to get rewarded. Again, you don't get a ton of recognition when you're the backup goalkeeper and not really getting your name called too often, but it was very honoring. I was pretty flattered, I was pretty surprised in the way that it was done, but just very thankful that the university was able to do that for me. It was a fun moment to celebrate with my team and guys that I've been here with for a while, and they know how much that meant to me, and to be able to continue and get a degree from this university and be honored to play for this program. It was a special moment for sure.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you. Finally being able to get my chance to start games here and to be the guy in the pipes is very special to me. Obviously, I worked very, very hard for it, and with these guys and to represent this program, it feels amazing, honestly, to be able to go out and just showcase what I've been working on for 4 years. No one's really had a chance to see it. I was always confident in my ability. If it was my freshman year or my sophomore year, it didn't matter. I was ready to step out and win games for this program whenever they needed me. And now it's my time to get some wins for the program and to showcase what I'm able to do. I'm just trying to smile and enjoy it, and I love football.
Punched away by Weeks. Ball's knocked down, and Weeks there again to punch it away.